Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. Today we got some really interesting update announcement coming in, and I wanted to go over that with you. If you're interested in my take on that, stick around. Without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so the new update announcement. By the way, if you want to find this, you just go to 3 lines here and click on this little scroll and come down to the update announcement. You can look at it over it yourself in further detail. I'll try to go over what I can. Difficulty of Apocalypse 1 and Titanic Ruin has been reduced, adding a new feature where you can customize the attribute entries of recommended gear. Interesting. Customizing the attribute entries of recommended gear. I guess I'm not really sure what they mean by that. But either way, reducing the difficulty of Titanic Ruins on Apocalypse 1 is pretty good for a lot of the newer and I want to say early to mid-game players where they're struggling to get that 30k. They should be able to touch it at least. Let's see here. Well, yeah, I mean, we did do a free-to-play competition with Slate and we all did really well. But I mean, we were using these epics and free-to-play only heroes, and I have to say, even though some of us hit like 48k or whatever on them, which I think that was like the top, right around 48. I think I hit 48, 49. But I do have to say, like, the gear and artifacts were all insane and maxed out. So, controversial update. Hero and Demon Soldier updates, or adjustments. Praetus, the Sun Supreme. Awakened 1. When basic attack deals damage to targets inflicted with Radiant Erosion, restores 3% rage. When basic attack deals damage to the target, restores 3% rage. So it doesn't need Radiant Erosion to have a 3% rage. Is it gonna break anything? I don't know. Does he need it? No. I don't think they could have needed to do anything with him, to be honest with you. It's kind of upsetting when they go and they take a hero that's already super overpowered and they're gonna adjust his kit, but they're gonna ignore all the other ones that, I don't know, they need a buff big time. There's plenty of them. Okay, so Demon Captain Maw. New skill. After obtaining Maw, the Devourer increases the deployment limit by 1. Okay, so you can have an extra Maw out there. We'll take that. Whatever. I mean, I think you use them and then it goes away. You use them, it goes away. So, artifacts. Added 3 new exclusive artifacts. Trusk's exclusive artifact, Silent Fury. When deployed, increases block by 1 and increases counterattack damage by 100% during the ultimate. After triggering a counterattack, increases defense by 3%, stacking up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Okay. So you can get to like a 30% defense buff. Increases his damage by an extra 100%. I'll take that, I guess. Valcia's exclusive artifact, Lucent Flame. Increases crit damage by 30 to 45%. Extends the effect duration of Demon Slaying Stance by 2 seconds. When Shadow Slash is activated, enters Demon Slaying Stance immediately. Okay. Nice. That's a nice artifact. It has exclusive artifact, Deadwater Diadem. Will this make her relevant? I don't know. She's okay. I wouldn't say she's not relevant, but if you pull her early on, I would build her. If you don't pull her early on, I would just leave her there. Okay. Talent Enhanced. There is a 50% chance of gaining 1 extra stack of Ki after triggering Dodge. Upon gaining Ki, increases single target damage by 15 to 25% for 8 seconds. I mean, that's decent. I don't know how much it's going to help her, but it might be decent. Maybe they're, instead of buffing the heroes, they're just going to give them some artifacts, exclusive artifacts to make them better. I don't know. Adjustments to existing artifacts. Abomination's exclusive artifact, Brimstone's Fury, increases initial rage by 450 to 700. And now it'll be increases initial rage by 450 to 700, and during the ultimate increases AoE damage by 20%. That's very nice. That's an extra 20% damage out of him. I think when he goes into his ultimate, he stays in there and just continues to do AoE damage. So he'll just have an extra 20% damage for the most part. Zealous' exclusive artifact, Graveyard Opus. During the ultimate, reduces enemies received healing by 30 to 45%. And now it'll be increases damage by 15%, and then during the ultimate, reduces enemies healing by 30 to 45%. They're just adding extra damage to him. That's nice. He could use it. Alright, so guild. Reduce the difficulty of Apocalypse 1 and Titanic Ruins. Added new items to guild shop. Guild level 7. 2 random epic demon soldiers. You just get them? Do you just get like 10 per? I mean, it's a nice thing to be able to buy out of there. Actually, I feel for like guild coins and stuff, there's plenty to buy. I don't know if I would buy random epic demon soldiers. Maybe early on for a while, but later on I'm not going to. Guild level 8. Shard Mythic Artifact Essence. What? So okay, so it's a shard. So you need to get 30 shards and you can buy one. I wonder how much you're going to charge for that. That's very nice. They should add something like that in the, what do you call it? Hero token shop. Added a countdown timer to the Titanic Ruins. Weekly banner in the guild. I think it's just saying that they're going to make it so it reminds you how much time you have left to get your Titanic Ruin keys in. Added a visual effect and pop-up when there are still available challenge attempts 1 day before the end of Titanic Ruins. Okay. Maybe people are forgetting. I don't know. Added a skill description button next to boss's name on the Titanic Ruins weekly. Main interface for skill preview. The boss's name on the Titanic Ruins. Does this mean during battle? Yeah, it must be. Yeah. In friendly face-off, heroes will also be equipped with the gear pieces and artifacts that are manually updated for Guild WoR. So, actually, there's been people that have tested out my defenses a lot, and they go, "Oh, I got it," and I'm like, "Well, they're not geared." But they're not geared right now, so there's no point in doing it. That's actually a pretty good update, so it saves it for you. For Guild WoR. Number 1 is adjusted the update method for gear and artifact info of garrison heroes in Guild WoR. Previously, gear and artifact info will be accessed during matchmaking. Now, commanders can manually update gear and artifact info. When your garrison teams are deployed in Guild WoR, the gear and artifact info will be recorded immediately. Commanders can then check and manually update the gear and artifact info on the team, edit, or garrisoned fortification pages. After manually updating gear and artifact info, changing or removing them elsewhere has no effect on the heroes in the garrison team. This is super nice. I'm gonna have to admit, like, there's been plenty of times where I've actually just forgotten to change my hero's gear before the Guild WoR started for the week, and it's really annoying because then it's just a lot easier for people to get through the team. So this will help people a lot. It's a very nice quality of life change. Number 2, optimize the Guild WoR point deduction. When the point gap between the winning and losing sides is too large, the points deducted from the losing guild will be appropriately reduced. Okay. Number 3, optimize the BP display of garrison heroes in Guild WoR. Doesn't really know what that means. Number 4, optimize the update logic for hero basic info in Guild WoR. All info will be updated in real time, except for gear and artifact info. Number 5, improve the rewards for attacking the Central Keep in Guild WoR. You can obtain more gold and an extra random reward from attacking the Central Keep. I like this, and in a way I kind of don't, because I think it'll encourage players that can't quite take down the Central Keep, maybe, to do so, or try to attack, and then they fail their attempts. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Mode entrance adjustments. Adding War Room to the camp, which consolidates the entrances of Tide, Demonic Crusade, Void Rift Epilogue, Drake's Chasm, and Titanic Ruins. I think they're just trying to reduce the clutter here. I've seen it on the test server. You go into a little room. It's like a second home page, basically. And you can click on all the things that you want to do. Number 2, hid the entrance of Void Rift and Void Rift Epilogue in the camp. Hid the entrance of Demonic Crusade. This is just saying they hid the entrances and put it inside of the War Room. Gear recommendation. Edit a feature where you can customize the gear recommendation rules. The current rule is set as the default. Commanders can edit the recommendation rules for any gear set. Commanders can export their gear recommendation plans and import plans from other commanders. Commanders can restore the edited gear recommendation rules to default at any time. Essentially, this is, I actually have a video up, if I can remember, I'll put it down in the description. It's about the thumbs up on your gear. So when you get a thumbs up on your gear, there's certain rules that have to be met in order for that item to get a thumbs up. And you can sell all the items that don't have it. So when you do like a big farm of say like 500 runs or something, instead of having to go through there manually, kind of picking out what you want, you can do it ahead of time and then just hit sell and then select all that are not the thumbs up. This is a huge time saver. It'll make it easier for your gear cleanses. It'll make it easier for your just trying to find the good gear, and it's also going to help you not miss out on gear. For example, right now they don't have defense and HP percentage main stats for like Infernal Roar or Soulbound Arcana with crit rate, crit damage substats to be thumbs up. So if you do that select all option, those items will just be sold and you won't even notice them. So it saves you time from going through like 300-400 items at a time every time you do a raid. Alright, now the raid. Increase the XP gained by a single hero when clearing gear raid and promotion raid. Okay. Number 2, adjustments to promotion raid extreme stages. Extreme 1, all insignia drops increase from 5 to 7. Extreme 2, all insignia drops increase from 5 to 10, but the stamina costs increase from 18 to 22, but it's only 4 stamina for an extra 5. So you can get, what, 20 of each? It still kind of comes down to the problem where if you're kind of targeting the mythic, or the, what, legendary insignia drops. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I think that it's going to be better. Finally. It's kind of a weird thing that they set up there. I don't know what they were thinking when they did it originally. Alright, gear enhancement. You can now directly enhance gear pieces on the reward page of multiple auto fights and background fights. Gear can be quickly enhanced. Requirement to this feature is clear campaign stage N8-4. So what they're talking about is when you do your gear raids and you have like a 100 auto battle going, you have all those items in there, instead of having to go back to the hero pool and then select gear and then go to sell and then try to find them and upgrade them that way, you can do it directly from your raid page. So this can save you time because then you can just go sort through them and click right there and just sell off what you know you don't want. Alright, skin shop. The featured hero skins for this round are Praetus, Oleg, and Theowen. Okay, that's not really important. Although I do support purchasing skins if you're going to spend money in the game. There is the purchasing skins, there's the monthly stuff or weekly stuff, and then there's the raid pass, or basically I think it's called the raid pass. But those are the things I kind of support in the game. Selling heroes or gear directly or any of that kind of stuff, or I want to say summoning crystals. I prefer a game to just give you a monthly membership of some sort to get their money out of it, and I'd like to support that as much as possible, so I always purchase those. Alright, others. Optimize the gear and artifact info update method for auto fight record in the arena. After the update, the newly saved auto fight records will also include gear and artifact info. After the record is saved, changing or removing gear will not affect the auto fight record. Okay, so I want to talk about this just for a moment. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's very good. You can basically equip your arena heroes and set your arena auto fights, okay? And when you do that, you can move the gear off of them on other stages and it won't affect your arena auto fights. They will remain with that BP, that power, the attack, crit damage, crit rate, and all the stats that they have, and gear sets as well. Now, how is this going to affect the arena in general? I'm going to be honest with you, if I look at it from my point of view, unless I really want to push arena for like a event or something like that, my heroes aren't equipped. So I'm pretty much an easy target, and it gives people an easy fight, you know, to try to push through the arena when we're not towards the end of the week. They can actually kind of grind for arena fights. After this update, I will be able to keep my heroes equipped. They will be competitors in the arena. You will probably have a hard time beating them, and it's just one more person you're not going to be able to beat in the arena. I'm just one person. Now, there's lots of other people that do the same thing. They move gear on, they move it off. They move gear on, they move it off. Now, every single arena fight that you do, they're going to be equipped to the best possible at all times. I think it might kind of hurt the mid-game players. Might even hurt like a lot of the late game players that don't really like to push arena too much. They just every once in a while like to do it. But anyways, we'll see how that plays out. I think that there's going to be a lot of complaining coming from this. I kind of predict that in the future you'll hear a lot of, oh, I can't attack anybody in arena, I can't get to Overlord, I can't get to, you know, Apex or whatever. It's always going to be that next round up they're not going to be able to get to anymore. I was able to do it last week, I can't do it this week. It's going to be because everybody is equipped fully for the arena. Number 2 is added a reward enhancement feature for quests. Progress rewards for daily, weekly, and monthly quests will be gradually enhanced as they are completed. Additionally, each enhancement will grant an enhancement bonus. After the update, the enhancement will be conducted according to Commander's current progress. Okay. Number 3, optimize the visual presentation of Tide and Immortal Codex bosses or battles. Visual presentation of Tide. Not really sure what they mean by that. I'm sure we won't even notice. Maybe we will. It'll just look a little nicer. Number 4 is fix an issue where when repeatedly tapping the ultimate casting button, some heroes' ultimate casting animations would also play repeatedly. So yeah, this was something that they need to fix. Number 5 is added some new variant gear special effects. You know, they should have somewhere in the game a complete list of this. I don't know if Fastidious has a complete list. I know I don't have it on my Discord server. There's a lot of things on there, but that's something that I never collected and figured out. Maybe Dan Hellmine or something has it completed. I don't know, but I think there's plenty of variant gear special effects. Hopefully they're not negative ones that they're adding. Like, you know, like a 5-minute cooldown timer if they die or something. Alright, number 6. When a skill is locked, the unlock condition is now displayed on the skill description page. Okay, that's nice. To know that, how to get it. I think that most people just try to max out their heroes anyways, and then they just worry about skills later. Number 7 is optimize the visual presentation of War Room. Added displays for the number of available challenges and the countdown timer. Okay. We didn't even see the War Room visual presentation in the global server yet, so it doesn't really matter for most of you, but I'm sure that they did some changes that made it look good. Number 8 is added an option that allows filtering gear by its enhancement level. That is good. It makes it easier for, I know I have a lot of gear level 12s that I want to get to 16 during the events, and you have to scroll through all the gear to get to the bottom and try to find them. Number 9 is added a resolution selection feature for the Windows version. This is very nice, actually. You'd be surprised how much that's going to help for the, I want to say, speed of the game. The game is very laggy. Reducing that resolution might help people out a lot. Okay. New update, content preview. We have the War Room opening soon. Customizable gear recommendation rules. That's what I was talking about with the thumbs up. And brand new artifacts. The all new War Room. There's a visual of what's going on. It's either going to have like the Void Rift, the Demonic Crusade, Tide, all going to be in there in one little room. Customizable gear recommendation rules. This is what it looks like here. I did go through this. I will be releasing my own customization on this. The system has default rules for gear recommendation. For different gear sets, you can edit or delete the default gear recommendation rules. That makes it very nice. So here's your export plan, and how you import it is just by entering the code. So you can like pick maybe your favorite content creator that's at your level and enter their code, and you can just have the same kind of gear recommendation as they have. It's very nice. Or maybe a friend in Discord or something. New exclusive artifacts. We already went over those. Watcher of Realm Insights. There you go. What is this? Oh, these are the new skins. Okay. We're gonna get a Komodo skin. Komodo's actually, I really like Komodo. He's no Deimos, he's no Wrath, but he's up there. He's pretty good. Trusk is just basically a Mortal Codex niche kind of guy. The Vortex skin looks really nice. Everybody's gonna really want, I think, jump on that Vortex skin. This looks like it could be part of an event, maybe, I don't know. The 3 brand new skins will be released in the update on 8/12. Stay tuned. Anyways, that's it for the update preview, guys. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, just join the Discord server and go ahead and post a message in the general chat and tag me. Or a lot of people are really good at answering and helping out others in the Discord server. So there's also hero guides, exclusive artifacts lists, all that kind of stuff. You know, good things in there. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep digging.